The Grindstone, one of the new technical blocks in Minecraft, everything about it. Hey guys, it's OMG Chad. Today we're looking at the Grindstone, which helps you to repair and disenchant tools. How does it work? How do you make it? What does it do? All that right now. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and today we are taking a look at the Grindstone. I have tried for like an hour to find a village that won't crash my game, but that is not true. So we're back in our super flat world right here, and we're going to be taking a look at the weaponsmith building that will auto-generate a grindstone. But if you yourself want to build one, it is fairly simple. You will need some wood, some sticks, and some stone slabs. You get stone slabs in 1.14 by just taking normal stone and putting it in the slab configuration. If you want smooth stone slabs, you're gonna have to make smooth stone by smelting normal stone. Once you have a stone slab, you're gonna put that in the middle of your crafting, put 2 sticks on either side, and 2 planks below that. And that gives you the grindstone. Of course, this can be shifted down one and makes it look a little bit more like what it is supposed to be. So that is the grindstone. It is a block that can be placed in any of the 2 directions, that is north-south or east-west. Once you have it down on the ground, you can right-click it, and this is the interface. You have 2 input slots and 1 output slot. So you may remember the good old days, just as if it was yesterday, or the current game, where you can take 2 of similar items, put them into your crafting recipe, and you get a repaired version of that out. Well, that is no longer the case, as you can see. Now you must use the grindstone in order to put those 2 things together. Now notice that the durability on this bow is 5 and this one is 53. Added together, that should be 58, but instead you get 77 out of the this sort of combined, and that it was true with the previous situation as well. So we got 177, so that should be around 180, but really it's around 200. So you get extra durability out of doing it this way. Now it does says repair and disenchant. So what does that mean? Well, if you happen to have something that has a enchantment on it, it will go through the system, remove the enchantment, and you will get the experience, a little portion of it back as you pull it through. So right now I'm at 0 levels. So if we just pull this through, I got 1 and a tiny amount of points of levels. I have a looting 3 sword with me, which I was using. Actually, you know what? Let's not use that. Let's get some other things to loot with. How about that? There we go. Once we throw this power 1 bow in, we pull it out, and we get so little levels. Itty bitty amounts of levels. So if you have something that is highly enchanted, so let's do that to this bow here. So there we go. So I've added infinity power and curse of vanishing on there, power 3, by the way. So if you throw it back through, infinity and power 3 will give me levels, but the curse of vanishing will stay on. So this only disenchants, it doesn't discurse. So that is not a thing that it does. But you can see that it gave me a whole bunch of levels from that. And also, if you do anything else like let's say power, but instead of a small level, what's the maximum you can do? Okay, 5. Okay, 5. Well, okay. There you go, 5, level 5. Once you add that in there, it will give you extra out. I thought I could like do it like 500 or something like that. But the higher the level, the more of those levels that you have on, the more XP that you'll get out. But this is wonderful for grinders, because I know lots of people that have skeleton grinders or zombie grinders, and there's a whole bunch of like junk enchanted armor sitting around. And if you could pull those enchants off and get levels from it, I'm sure that a lot of people will do that to you can now repair all that stuff that it doesn't have those crummy enchantments on it, and B, now you get the levels out of it. So really, really, really good. The one thing that would be incredible is hoppers. If you could load this bad boy up, where from the top and the side, it would add it into this area, and then once it went outputted, it would go to the bottom. That would be ridiculous. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen right now. Now then, I do want to mention that the grindstone can be placed on the floor, and let me grab one, on the floor, on a wall, or even on a ceiling in any of those configurations. So you can even have a grindstone attached to a grindstone. So however you want these things to look, that is just fine. I think that this is a really cool decoration block that could be used for a whole bunch of other uses other than just the look of the grindstone. I'm glad that they allowed it to be able to be placed on walls and that sort of thing. That way you could really do, I mean, can you imagine like a motorbike, like a bike? That'd be way neat. And also, it doesn't matter if it's a solid block or not, so you can have it kind of floating there, which is pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a good old like. Also, leave a comment down below letting me know what you're thinking in your head, and make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMGcraft. See you next time. Bye.